This thing on? This is an instructional video for cooking rice in a microwave. While cooking rice the conventional way on a stove top in a pan is neither particularly difficult nor time-consuming, there are advantages to cooking rice in a microwave. For one thing, you can prepare, cook, and serve the rice all in the same vessel, which cuts down on the number of things that you have to clean after you eat. I kind of like that. A second real advantage is that the rice comes out consistently fluffy every single time. A third reason is that it's a rather passive way of making rice. It doesn't require constant stirring or constant vigilance. For the most part, I put the ingredients together, pop it in the microwave, and then the microwave will alert me when the next stage is to begin. In the meantime, I can do something else. Kind of like that. These are the only items you'll need to make rice in a microwave. You will need a microwave-safe bowl. The cooking bowl should be at least 8 cups large and have a steam release valve. You will need a measuring cup. You will need salt and pepper. You will need a fork. Into the bowl, pour 1 cup of rice. Into the rice, pour 1½ cups of either vegetable broth or water. Stir the rice with a fork. Cover the bowl. Be certain to leave the steam vent open. Put the bowl into the microwave and cook on high for 7 minutes. At the end of 7 minutes, take the bowl out of the microwave. Be very careful because fluid may have built up on the container. Also, the steam is very hot. I like to just dump the fluid back into the rice and then rinse off the top. Be certain to use a fork to stir the rice. For one thing, it separates the rice better. For another, it actually starts to fluff the rice up. At this stage, I add another ½ cup of water. This is also where I add my seasoning. Season to taste. After adding the water and the salt and pepper, I stir my rice again. Reseal my lid. Again, remembering to leave the steam vent open and pop it back in the microwave for 7 minutes. Power level 60%. Carefully remove your container from the microwave again, but again, be cognizant that there may be some overflow on the top. Stir the rice, but instead of adding more fluid, add 2 ice cubes. Provide the necessary fluid and steam the rice for the last 3-minute leg. Secure your lid, leaving open the steam valve, and return it to the microwave. for 3 more minutes at 60% power. For the third and last time, remove your container from the microwave. Again, be cognizant of the steam. And stir and enjoy. The rice is fluffy and soft and pretty close to perfect. These instructions do make a number of assumptions. One of the assumptions is that your microwave is a 1,000-watt microwave. Microwaves that are more or less than 1,000 watts will have to adjust their cooking times. It also makes the assumption that you're working with a long grain rice. If you're using a parboiled rice, the cook times will be reduced, roughly 1 minute per phase.